Lady Gaga cries after Miami show called off due to dangerous weather. So let's check out this article. So, pop superstar and actress Lady Gaga broke down in tears after she cut short her performance in Miami on Saturday due to dangerous rain and lightning conditions. She said, the New Jersey native 36 gave a wet apology for the rain cancellation on Instagram to her fans, whom she acknowledged may have hoped she would perform through the rain. We really tried to finish the show tonight in Miami, but we couldn't, because even when the rain sort of stopped, there was lightning that was striking right down to the ground so close to us, she said through tears in a video posted. Let's actually check this out. Full screen. Play. Come on, let's go.
Hi, everybody. Um, Thank you so much for coming to the Chromatica Ball. And we really tried to finish the show tonight in Miami, but we couldn't because even when the rain sort of stopped, there was lightning that was striking right down to the ground, so close to us. And look, I I know that for a really long time, I've always wanted to be like that hardcore bad bitch, but what I really want is to also be responsible and loving. And I don't know what I would do if anything happened to anybody in the audience or to any member of my crew, my band, my dancers. So I'm sorry that we didn't get to, do the epic performance of Rain on Me in the Rain, but what's more worth it to me is life.
Okay, so I actually really like um, I actually really like the perspective that she had about this, right? Because if you stumble upon this, you probably also know about the whole Travis Scott stuff where people died, people passed away because of pretty much Travis Scott's complete lack of care for his audience, right? So I actually really like the way Lady Gaga basically went about it. It's like, hey, we just wanted to be safe about this to try to prevent anything bad from potentially happening, right? So I completely respect that. But because it was probably cut, really short, what she could do to kind of like make up for not like performing for her fans, right, is maybe offer like a discount for her next performance, right? For those that, attended there at the Miami performance. So that, is basically helps people who might feel a little bit disgruntled about the whole situation be like, okay, I'm going to get some money off, like her, all that kind of stuff, and are willing to do it. Like, I completely understand the line of thinking that she had. Now, I don't know how dangerous the rain or whatever was actually, right? I don't know if there was actually lightning near her. No idea, right? I don't listen to her music, don't pay attention to her at all. But if she felt that it was potentially risky for her fans and also her crew members, because you got to keep in mind too, if something were to happen to her where she couldn't work for a while, she could handle that financial destruction, right? Because she has so much money in the bank, probably in investments as well, that she could work probably like years and never have to worry about money, right? But some of the audience members are probably not going to be that lucky. Some of her crew members probably are not going to be that lucky in the sense that they are financially well off enough to where if something were to physically happen to them where they could not work, they'd be screwed, right? But she wouldn't be in that situation. So I respect the choice of her trying her best to basically prevent any sort of thing happening potentially dangerous wise. So I actually really like that. And again, I don't pay attention to her stuff at all. Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, let's see. Lady Gaga from her post. I'm sorry I couldn't finish the show. It was too dangerous. The lightning was being unpredictable and changing moment by moment. I love you. Look, for years, some of you have called me Mother Monster. In my heart, I knew it was better to keep you safe. Thank you for believing in me. This was the greatest tour of my life, and I will cherish this moment forever. It took a long time for me to heal, but I did. Sure, of course, I wanted to sing Rain on Me for you in the rain. I'd rather be dry, but at least I'm alive. I guess somehow I knew this moment would happen, and I am so grateful to you, my dancers, my band, the whole crew, everyone, my family and friends. Safety first. Love you. Thank you for the flowers and the cheers and for understanding. Life matters. And again, right? I don't really have any personal views on Lady Gaga. Don't really listen to any of her music. I think maybe the last time I heard any of her music was like years ago. But I still respect the decision to try to prevent anything bad happening to her audience members or especially to her crew, right? Because some of her crew members may not be making good money or not good enough money to where if they're not able to work in a performance of hers, they might be screwed financially, you know? So the A Star is Born actress apologized for not performing her 2020 single "Rain on Me." Ba 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 ba. Okay. Okay, let's just check out some of the comments. But that's my personal views on it. Let's see. Utterly talentless drama queen, nothing to see here. Hopefully she will disappear one day. Well, that's pretty dark. It would have been it would have seemed sincere if she had explained the lightning conditions and left it at that. The fact she busted out in tears now has me wondering if the lightning really was that big a danger. The tears made it seem like a lie. Was there, and the lightning was legit. However, if she started the show earlier, she would have easily finished ahead of the weather started 90 minutes after event time. Ooh, okay, that is not good, right? So that's just basically potentially poor planning. If that's the case, you definitely need to give like a discount to your future audience members. Maybe next time avoid scheduling your outdoor concert during hurricane season. Is anyone getting their money back? Let me answer no. Then she'd be laughing, but she's crying. But Ticketmaster won't turn fees. Also, she should cry over all the boy bands. Uh, okay, that's interesting. Have no clue what that's about. Same stadium 3 years ago. Rolling Stones sang "Give Me Shelter" in a massive downpour. Amazing performance. Look it up. Performers are just that performers. They are always on. How dare it rain in a tropical climate when I am performing? Never heard of Lady Goo Goo, but is she going for the drag queen look here? I don't know. I mean, the she has an interesting look. Again, I don't really pay attention to her at all. Dude wears a lot of makeup. She got paid anyway. Fake tears. Hmm. Let's see. Cry. Go out in rural America and you will see something to cry about. Miami will survive Lady Gaga cancellation. They get the lightning during these months, no big deal. Again, like I don't know how bad it was actually there, right? I literally do not pay attention to Lady Gaga at all. But, you know, I still like the choice of going more the safer route because there's just been so many issues with performances basically on the responsibility of like the actual performer where they literally just do not care about their audience members at all and have such poor planning that it causes the end of people's lives, right? So she did probably, based off one comment, did plan it wrong, started it late, and if that's the case, that's on her, right? Which in turn is a good thing that she basically ended it early so that she wouldn't put her audience in danger due to her own actions. Interesting. Seems like a lot of people do not like Lady Gaga. Like, I don't have a personal point of view on Lady Gaga at all. Bum, 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 bum. Fire your manager for not checking in with the Weather Channel services. Stop watching CNN MSNBC for false weather reports. Interesting. Interesting. What a sad state of a nation when useless trash like this makes more money than our military, our police officers, our doctors, and our nurses. I look forward to the day when I no longer see headlines with names like Kardashians or any of these useless egomaniacs. The thing that people need to understand is that your worth or like the amount of money that you make has nothing to do with what your job title is, right? I love the military, right? But the reality is you are worth the amount of money that you're able to generate. So that is why you have pro athletes making disgusting amounts of money because they can generate a lot of money for the sports team that they're a part of, right? Same reason why these performers like Lady Gaga are worth so much money is because they are able to generate disgusting amounts of revenue due to their large followings, right? If you have millions of fans and you sell them each like a $50 to $100 ticket, right? Or product, right? Or sponsorship ad or whatever, you're going to be generating hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue for those companies. Thus, you're going to get a kickback or you're going to get, you know, sales from your own product into tunes of millions of dollars. So you can literally get millions of dollars into your bank account because you're able to transact hundreds of millions of dollars. So that's something that people need to understand. Just because you might have a like more important job, right? Like being a doctor, dentist, lawyer, military, police officer, construction worker, all that kind of stuff, right? It all just depends on the amount of money that you're able to generate. Like that's the reality. So okay, this person says they were there. So I was there. If she would have started at scheduled time 7:30 p.m. instead of 9:10 p.m. Oh, that is disturbingly bad. Like this is probably one of the reasons why I've never been to concerts. It's like I would not want to deal with this. Like, what I'm gonna pay someone money and then have to wait like an hour and a half for you to even start. Like that's horrible. She would have finished by the time the storm hits. Bad show. An hour and 50 minutes, maybe six songs. Well, how does that even make sense? I suspect also lip singing for a couple. Bad Gaga. She should reimburse the funds she exploit the LGBTQ community and they applaud. Disgusting everything. Interesting. Interesting. If someone stumbles upon this and they were there, feel free to give your thoughts because like I have no clue what the actual situation was. Like I have literally no idea. Let's see. Interesting. Feel free to give your thoughts. If you want to learn how to get out of debt and master your money, go down below. Personally, I think she should give a pretty big discount to all the people that did go there.